I'm so excited to get to spend just a few minutes of time here with you this morning. And as you heard, my name is Dr. Anjali Forber-Pratt, and I'm a medalist in the sport of wheelchair racing and competed in the Beijing Paralympics as well as the London Paralympic Games in 2012. I'm a former world record holder, a professor at Vanderbilt University, and an agent of change. My motto in life is dream, drive, do. And in this short time that I've got here with you, I'm going to share a little bit about my story and how this motto really came to be. So it all starts with a dream. And for me, I grew up in Natick, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston. And there's a piece of my story that I feel that is very important to share with you. And that is that I was adopted from India. And 2.5 months after I arrived in the United States, I got sick with an infection called transverse myelitis, which is what led to my paralysis. So for me, as long as I can remember, I've used this wheelchair. But there is something really powerful about that. And that was, growing up in Massachusetts, I saw these runners doing the Boston Marathon. And it was a life-changing moment for me because I saw for the very first time women in wheelchairs racing, doing this marathon. And for me, as a young girl having this disability, it was the first time that I'd met adults who had disabilities, because I actually believed that everybody in the whole world had a disability and that this was just a phase that I was one day going to outgrow. And this assumption, it went really much deeper than that. And that was that I thought in order to be somebody, in order to have dreams, in order to go to college, in order to get a job, in order to do these things that we all aspire to, I thought I first had to be able to walk. And boy, was I wrong with that assumption. I mean, But it was in that pivotal moment of watching the Boston Marathon that I was given permission to dream. And this was so pivotal that you see here on the screen that I started drawing myself as being a winner of the Boston Marathon. I actually dressed up on Halloween as the winner of the Boston Marathon many years in a row. What this experience taught me was that I mattered, that I was worthy, that my dreams were worthy. And this led to getting involved in a whole variety of sports. You pretty much name it, I've done it. So everything from skiing to kayaking to wheelchair racing, cross-country skiing, archery, all of these different things really taught me that my dreams were worthy and that I could achieve what I set my mind to. Fast forwarding a little bit to 2011 in January, I was competing in world championships. And there we are, representing the United States of America, lane 4, Anjali Forber-Pratt. I smile confidently, throw a little wave out to the crowd, and it was the most amazing experience to have 81,000 fans there supporting my dream and watching me compete on this world stage. And wow, what an opportunity that this was. The starter says these simple words, "Runners, take your mark." In that moment, my front wheel rolls very quietly up to that white starting line, and they say, "Set." This simple 3-letter word, set. In that moment, it's like all of this energy is built up inside, and I'm waiting to just unleash it. I'm envisioning myself being that bullet from the gun ready to explode off of that starting line. The gun goes off, and I take off 15 miles per hour, 16 miles per hour, 17 miles per hour. This is a 200-meter race, my all-time favorite here. And as I'm coming around the corner and entering the final straightaway, I can hear my competitors coming up from behind me. And I wonder, are they going to catch me? Nah, not today. I kick it into higher gear, 18 miles per hour, 19 miles per hour. I finished that race more than 2 racing chair lengths ahead of the entire field as the gold medalist. as I sat here on this podium in this picture here, I think about that gold medal moment and what it took to get there. Where did my passion come from? Where does your passion come from? For me, the best fuel for that passion, the secret is that it's already within you. I sat on that podium thinking about all of the drive that it took to get to this particular moment. The physical obstacles, for sure, but also the naysayers, the people who doubt you behind your back, the people who think that you can't achieve something. I, unfortunately, had the experience of going to a high school that was completely inaccessible for students with disabilities, and I had to sue them in order to get access to education. But it was moments like the English teacher saying, "Why are you in an honors level English class? It's not like you can go to college anyway." Or the gym teacher who banned me from participating in phys ed from the 5th grade on because I was a danger to the other students. But wouldn't they love to see these medals now? So where does that passion come from? It's taking all of those experiences, those naysayers, those comments from those individuals, and putting it deep within myself to allow that to fuel my passion. And I encourage all of you to think about, what is your passion? What is it that you've grown up loving? What is it when you think about, if you ask your friends and family and post this on social media, what is my one thing? And see what it is that people respond and people may tell you. And take that energy and that information and let that fuel all of your work and all of what it is that you're looking to aspire to be. The secret to me is that obstacles are just opportunities in disguise, and that you all have this power from within you. So thank you very much.